Substack hype is going to be a wrap. It's going to be done. We're going to be done. We're going to move
Oh, does anyone have a chair that they want to pull up and listen to me
that
on
whole
it?
newsletter social thing is going to be done because people are going to realize that they're just sending traffic to a whole nother when they could be using it in a different way.
Number one, I encourage everyone to Google either Substack problematic or Substack plus Nazis,
Yeah.
first of all. So setting that aside, because I'm not going to get into all that, this is very similar to the email problem that I'm talking about and the podcasting. I feel like the people who aren't starting podcasts are starting Substacks. I have no problem whatsoever with people doing monetized newsletters. I think they're great. The platform that I would recommend for that is Ghost. If you want to talk about a strategy and the implementation of that, reach out to me. I can help you. There is something you can do if you have a solid audience. And it can be really a great way to build community, bring in some additional revenue. There's a lot of interesting things you can do. However, Substack in particular is problematic if you need to be bringing in leads and if you need to actually be creating an audience that you have ownership of, which I hate. The word ownership sounds bad, but you know what I mean. It's like you actually have some control over. Number one, Substack no longer allows you to migrate your paid subscribers outside of their platform. So that means you are stuck forever if you want to keep your paid subscribers. They locked that down because so many people are moving to Ghost or Patreon. And so they were like, oh, we don't like that. Number two, their attribution metrics, I would say, I'm going to be kind and say they are a scam. What they do is anytime, say Substacker A links to Substacker B and says, hey, this person's super great. What Substack does is they take that attribution from Substacker A and tell Substacker B that Substack sent that subscriber or that follower. So, yeah. See, so the problem here, you're like, oh, is that really a big deal? It is absolutely a big deal because what it's done is it is massaging your data. So it looks like Substack is sending you all these subscribers when in reality, it's an individual. So if, for example, I link on my website, I link to Jamar can see in his analytics, oh, Sarah linked to me and I got that traffic. I have that data point. I got 15 visitors because Sarah linked to me. So that's cool. Maybe I need to look at how we can do more collaboration. That is not, now my website is on Squarespace. What that would be like is if instead of, so using what Substack, that would be like if Squarespace would turn around and said, oh no, actually Sarah didn't send that traffic to Jamar. That was Squarespace. That is a huge problem for data integrity and understanding how you're getting subscribers, followers, etc., how you're building your audience. Third, they have this, they're very much encouraging in the end people to follow Substacks. So see the word? Follow. That is not subscribe. So it's encouraging this app-based interaction with Substackers that you like, that you are following, you are not subscribing. So what happens is if you own a Substack, you're writing a Substack and you want to move, say you're like, you know what, I'm done. I want to move to Ghost. I'm going to take the hit on a lot of my subscribers not following. You have many of those subscribers are not actually portable because they were just following. So someone I like writes a Substack recently moved over to Patreon. And she had to just repeatedly tell people, you're going to need to resubscribe. You're following. I don't know who you are. So that it's essentially morphing into a social media app, but actually worse because the analytics are even more polluted. So anyway, I love newsletters. I love blogs. Substacks, if you're not familiar, is a hybrid of a newsletter and a blog. And you can also paywall it and bring in some extra revenue. Love that concept. There are lots of ways to do that don't put you in a cage that is literally worse than Meta. It would be that extreme in saying that just because of how they made the integrity of the data so very bad. I feel comfortable saying that.
Crazy.
So that is if you are thriving on Substack, I love that for you. I absolutely do. I think that is great. Take some steps to encourage your people to actually subscribe. Think about taking some steps to getting those people to visit your primary website. Think about things you can do to ensure that you at least know a bit about who these people are.
Yeah.
There are, and this is, if you don't believe me, you all go do some Googling. There's a great article about Substack and authors and what they've done in terms of hijacking audiences. The other problem is they recommend other Substacks at the bottom of Substack. I know people.
Oh,
Yeah. I know someone, the last straw for someone I know who left Substack for Patreon was they were recommending some extremely problematic and harmful Substack accounts to
oh,
their audience.
see, I'm not here for that.
I'm not here for that either. That is a brand risk at magnitude that I think we need to take really seriously. Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry to be a bummer.
No, I gave even more context on why Substack is probably going to fade away, but not the monetized newsletter.
Monetized newsletters, I think, are actually a very, very smart people who have like a monetized YouTube channel where you can get members only content. I actually think that can be a really good way to build community, bring in some extra. Can be really good things to mix into your business, especially if you really like doing, if you like making videos or you like, I love writing my newsletter. I really enjoy it. It's something that I find to be fun, and
Yeah.
which I know is weird.
Oh, that's good.
But I think, and if you can figure out a way to monetize that, that's awesome.